Another day, another all-time high for S&P 500. Yesterday, S&P added $1.2 trillion in market capitalization. Day before yesterday, it was $1 trillion added to the stock market. Absolutely crazy. 7 days ago, Citadel made a call, which was Fed is going to do rate hike, and it never happened. They actually were creating a FUD. They bought situational awareness portfolio. We talked about it as well, guys. This is absolutely crazy. S&P is up around 7%, around 6.5% in last 1 week. And this is what we are seeing in the markets right now. Everyone is talking about it. But on the other hand, we have crypto struggling a little bit. While some of the tokens are going up, there are majority of the tokens struggling right now. Crypto is not following the stock market. There is so much to talk about in current market. I'm going to show you this chart. Look at this. Look at this. It absolutely tells you the whole story. S&P and Nasdaq creating new highs every single day, while Bitcoin is moving towards the downside. This is the divergence that we need to focus on, guys. We are in trades. This is our August journal. I still remain the only trader on Twitter and YouTube who has a live journal. If you want the journal, comment below and I'm going to send it to you for free. I'm not asking for any money. All I ask for is likes, and that is it. We are in two trades currently. We took the SpaceX trade yesterday, went amazing. It went up 8% before the earnings, and we took profits as well. Guys, look at this. I gave the SpaceX trade. If you took the trade, congratulations. The thesis was very simple. I'm going to talk about it in today's video. I gave the Zcash trade as well in yesterday's and day before yesterday's video. Went amazing in both Bitfunded as well as real account. In Bitfunded right now, I've got multiple trades open. Look at this. Nvidia in profits, Tao in profits, Uniswap in profits, and on my other account on Bitfunded, I've got the Zcash trade open as well, which is up like 45% on 5x. Absolutely crazy, guys. I'm not selling anything. All I'm telling is you need to be trading in a very conservative manner, and let's make sure that we don't stop. We are not gambling in this market. All right, guys. So a lot of people saying that, oh, the market is going up because of the US and Iran, and they are doing a deal right now. The interim agreement is already happening. And today, according to Axios, they're going to make an announcement as well. But in my opinion, the story is much more deeper. It's not about the war. It's much more deeper. I'm going to show you two images. All right. And that is why S&P is making all-time highs every single day. The first is earnings revisions remain robust as 2027 comes more into focus. What's happening is companies right now are giving really good future guidance and the markets are forward looking. What's happening is in 2026, everyone is changing and doing their revisions for the earnings. For 2027, their guidance is extremely high and market is absolutely loving it. And the second reason why the market is going up is because of the capex. The capex right now is moving towards the upside. According to Goldman Sachs, hyperscaler capital expenditure is gonna hit around 800 billion in 2026, up from consensus estimates of just 412 billion. So people were expecting 412 billion, and right now their expectation is reaching 800 billion, which is 2x. So if the capex is going to increase, then revenue is going to increase in the future as well. And this is why S&P 500 is moving towards the upside. This is why the stock market is bullish. It's nothing to do with the war, guys. Understand the simple fundamentals of the market. All right, now moving to the first chart, I want to talk about SpaceX. We had one of the best trades yesterday. I'm just going to wait for the chart to open. Here you go. SpaceX is down around 50% from the all-time highs. Yesterday, it closed at around 125, which is up 10%. We took profits, and overnight, it's down 9%. Is this a right time to buy in spot? When to buy spot? When to buy spot is the main question. Let's talk about it. All right, let's talk about the earnings a little bit. So SpaceX first public earnings came out. Revenue beat, EPS beat, EBITDA beat, space revenue beat, connectivity revenue beat, AI revenue beat, Starlink subscribers 12 million, doubled year on year, backlog increasing, cash and market securities increasing as well. Absolutely crazy. The SpaceX CFO came out and said that 2026 has been an amazing year so far, and the second quarter demonstrated the true power of SpaceX. The revenue is going to keep increasing in the rest of 2026 as well as 2027. And this is not it, because Elon Musk came out and talked about so many things. Elon Musk said that SpaceX now expects to reach $1 trillion in revenue by 2030. And that is what Goldman Sachs said as well. And which is why Goldman Sachs said that this stock is going to 10x from here. I'm not sure about 10x, but what I know is that I want to buy this in spot, not right now. I'm going to show you why not right now. But right now, I'm telling you that we need to buy this. It should be in our watch list for sure. He also expects ARR to reach 100 billion by year end, up from 10.4 billion run rate in June. Absolutely crazy. That is 10x, guys. That is 10x. Not only that, yesterday, SpaceX announced a new partnership with Nvidia to design its Starmind AI payload, which is their new satellite, which is going to be in the space and which is going to be a data center in itself. It's going to be taking energy from the sun. It's going to be doing all the computation and sending data to the earth. They are doing things which people cannot even imagine. And you have to be invested in such a business, but at a reasonable price. This is not a reasonable price. Partnership will use NVIDIA Rubin GPUs and Vera CPUs while increasing SpaceX peak satellite computing capacity to 250 kilowatt. This is absolutely crazy, guys. Now, SpaceX will more than triple its NVIDIA GPU compute footprint by the end of 2027. And this is amazing. Elon Musk said it in the earnings call yesterday, very quick. We expect to end this year with over 2 gigawatts of compute, and probably our cumulative compute online by the end of next year will be several times higher. Guys, if you put these things in numbers, just ask AI how big this thing is. It's absolutely crazy, guys. It's absolutely crazy. And he also said that for all the memory stocks bears, do not be a bear, because memory stocks and AI right now are super bullish, which is why S&P is hitting the all-time highs. Limited factor currently is memory. Memory is the thing which is the limited factor. Memory output is increasing by 20% per year. Now that's a normal thing and that's fantastic maybe for some people, but Elon Musk said that the demand on the other hand is increasing by 200%. So while memory is increasing 20% output, the demand is increasing 200%. There is a lot of catch up to be played. It is simple demand and supply economics 101, guys. So memory stocks, you have to be bullish on it. The only thing which is keeping me a bit controlled when it comes to SpaceX is the unlock schedule. The unlock schedule is starting tomorrow now. And look at this, 4.9% supply was there on the IPO, and August 8, which is tomorrow, day after tomorrow, you're going to have some more supply, and then soon this staircase is going to keep increasing, and one day you're going to have 46% in one day, which is going to be in July 2027. Absolutely crazy, guys. This is the reason why I do not want to invest in SpaceX stock right now. I want proper discount of around 70%, 65 to 70%. That's where I'm going to put my money in this. I've been saying that since day one when the IPO happened. So do not invest right now. If you want to DC a little bit, for sure, go for it, because fundamentally this thing is amazing, but I am not interested at the moment. Now, looking at the Nvidia chart, starting to look at the stocks and trades for today, all right? Nvidia is currently printing this right shoulder. It's very close to a breakout here, right? Overnight, it's already moving towards the upside because of the SpaceX partnership that they're doing and everything. I am in the trade. And the people who are in the trade with me, absolutely amazing, because we are up 50% on 5x leverage at the moment. Now, Nvidia push towards the upside, retest, and then continuation, right? Now, this is not a limit order. If I take the trade, I'm going to tell you in tomorrow's video and day after tomorrow's video. But right now, I'm not taking this trade. It's in my watch list. The trade I want to take otherwise is gold. Gold, been talking about it. I have a limit order as well, 3930, which did not get hit. But if the breakout happens, retest happens of this level, I'm going to be taking the trade. Put it in your watch list. Make sure that you're using it. Now, that's it from the stock side. Why? Because everything is going towards the upside. I don't want to be the last person catching the bid. Now coming to crypto, guys. Crypto is struggling a little bit, but I've got things. Let me remind you how S&P and Nasdaq are going towards the upside, whereas Bitcoin is moving down. And this is extremely serious. We also know that August in the bear markets usually is a bad month, and the second half of August is very, very bad for Bitcoin. It can happen. We're still in the bear market. So remember that, which is why we are conservative while trading. We have to be extremely conservative while trading. Bitcoin is flirting with this trend line resistance on lower time frame right now. If I go on 4-hour time frame, if it continues towards the upside, the next target is going to be around 66.5k, which is a major resistance. But we are not playing BTC. All we are doing is we are playing altcoins. Ethereum at the support, really good. Again, we're not playing Ethereum. We're looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum to make sure that we understand what is happening in the markets. All right. Now, Solana is the trade. Solana is the first crypto trade I want to talk about. It's below this trendline resistance. It's below this horizontal resistance. Soon it's going to have a major breakout, retest, and continuation towards the upside. The path is pretty simple, guys. This is the trade that you want to be focusing on. Please understand it. And fundamentally, why? Because I love to make sure that my fundamentals and technicals are encapsulated with each other. So technicals you saw, fundamentals, the usage is going up. Solana DApps did 257 million in revenue in Q2, still number one across every single chain. ETFs buying every single day. Every single day in July, Solana ETFs were positive while the price is down like 74% from the all-time highs. Absolutely crazy. RWAs are actually happening here. Tokenized equities did 4.8 billion Q2, about 4x than Q1, and Solana held 95% of it. Absolutely crazy. Inflation is getting fixed. We know that the voting is going on right now in Solana, which means that Solana can become deflationary, which is what you want. Demand and supply, economics 101, guys, which is why I'm looking at Solana breakout, retest, continuation towards the upside. Make sure you take the trade. Any questions, put it in the comment section, guys, please. I'm in the Zcash trade, killing it, absolutely killing it. Take profits, please take profits. I saw a lot of comments of the people who took this trade. Congratulations, guys. Smash the like button if you enjoy watching my videos. And if you have any feedback, do tell me. I'm going to fix all those things. I'm going to fix everything, and I'm going to make sure that these videos are super alpha and super on point with zero fluff. Okay. Tao is another one which I'm in. I've taken profits, 50% already out. Stop loss at break even. It has broken out already. Amazing, amazing trade. And this is what we want to see. We missed Hyperliquid though. We missed Hyperliquid, but that's okay. You do not have to, and you cannot go to every single party. All right. So it's fine. We missed the trade, and that's fine. So we move ahead. I'm looking at Venice now. Another round on Venice. In July, we had a major trade on Venice. I'm not taking it right now. I'm still thinking about it. Keep it in your watch list. If I take this trade, I'm going to tell you guys, okay? And I'm going to put it in the journal as well. My journal remains the religion, okay? You need to journal everything. You should be having my journal. Comment below. I'm going to send it to you. It's a simple link. Keep it open. Ask me questions on Twitter. Just tag me and I'm going to reply to things. Bro, I'm here for the community, and I want to grow this community. So guys, that is it from my side. I hope you're enjoying this format, which is 10-12 minutes every single day, coming here, talking about the markets and making sure you are on the right side. You do not have to watch anyone else. You do not have to watch any mainstream KOL because you've got an alpha guy now. I'm going to see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, be conservative and keep clicking. Bye.